Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Origins. I'm the human noble warrior Aiden Kuzlin. We just left Lord Haramont's presence because we were able to accomplish the task to destroy Jarvia and the Carta, but he has tasked us with another quest, and that is to go into the deep roads to find Branka. That is quite the... Like I said previously, that is an enormous undertaking because the deep roads, first of all, have all been lost to Darkspawn. Second of all, they span all of the continent of Thedas. And I don't think that we need to go all throughout the continent. Obviously, we'll have to go in a certain direction. Let's see if... I'm not sure if I sold. I haven't played in for a few days. There's a lot of gifts. And we do need to go to camp. But before that, I want to talk to Leliana.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yes, it is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Well, if I see another one around... but before I go to... Before I go to camp, maybe after I go to camp, we need to go to the Circle Tower. We've got... Actually, before that, now that I think of it, we didn't contact Dagna. After I spoke to her father. I should probably run that by her before we leave with her, go to the Circle Tower.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
Thank you, great lady. But am I right in guessing you haven't left Orzammar yet?
Your father doesn't want you to go to the Circle.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Why are you so interested in magic anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
Okay. I should be going.
I'll be waiting.
She's convinced me it's her wishes. And I believe in people making up their own minds for themselves. My father, though I respect him very much, and I fulfilled his dying wish to join the Grey Wardens. If he were still alive and still wanted me to, I would refuse him. But it was his dying wish, and that's what...
Ever encountered another golem?
I suppose there used to be one deactivated one stored in the tower's vault. I wonder what became of it. After all that's happened to the Circle, I'd be surprised if it isn't completely destroyed.
Why was it deactivated? Did it crush some arrogant mage's head after one too many commands?
I do not know, Shale. Perhaps it is just irreparably broken. I think it stayed in the tower because no one could move it. It is very, very old. I believe it came from Tevinter a long time ago. Perhaps someone bought it so it would guard the tower.
Its people do enjoy their slaves, don't they?
It was not a slave. It is a
tool.
Mm-hmm.
As I thought. No, don't deny it. No.
Shale, you're different. You gotta be different. It's not like I've met other golems, but I've read about them. And the reason that you have to be different is because that your master was experimenting with that desire demon, and in his notes, he had said that it's somehow affecting his golem, which is you, Shale. And I think that's what gave him individuality, because golems are not supposed to be like Shale. He is an anomaly. Okay, so there's a bit of discrepancy with time. If you notice, not so much time. Can I just leave right here? Map. I'll show you right here. Okay, so when we were in Redcliffe Castle, it said it took a day to get to the Circle Tower. Now, from the Orzammar, it says 2 weeks, either to get there and back or just to get there. Either way, that's not... I know, and even from Redcliffe Castle, I think we went all the way around, or was it all the way around here? So there's no way... I mean, there's a total discrepancy. I'm going to go with my earlier counting. That's only going to take a day or two to get, say, from about this distance. Say, we're here, if we're to go to Denerim, it would be about 3 days travel. There's no way that that's 2 weeks, and this is a day from there to there. So something is off. So we'll go to my camp, and then afterwards we'll go to the Circle Tower, and then we'll return and go into the Deep Roads. But it's important that I get to camp. Deep Roads is going to be a long trip, and I cannot see it lined with vendors along the way to offload the treasure we collect. Hello, Chester. I'll just bet Chester. He rolls around happily on his back. He's got all this black caddis on him. I think I may have a... I don't think of it. I may have a better item for him. I thought I picked up... Was it here or was it armor? Did I sell it? I thought I picked up something that was just raw damage. Well, maybe not. Hopefully I didn't sell... Oh, I still have this. Points on attributes. We could definitely use that. It's not allowing me to do it, though. I wonder if this is for... Oh, because it's on Chester. That's why. Okay, so I have... I'm glad that even though you have a specialization, it doesn't stay up there as that, like you've leveled up. I could just put this straight into willpower. I could always use more willpower. That's more stamina in order to do all my damage. And that... I'm sure I paid 15 gold just for one... I don't know. It all helps. It all adds to the pot. Okay, Alistair.
Ask away.
I had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was, enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yeah, I would have to say so. Hello, Zevran.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
So tell me more about your adventures.
Again? Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
Oh, that sounds horrible. If you like, certainly.
No, I'll not inflict that upon you just yet. Let's see, how about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Azrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
You killed a prince?
Me? Not personally, but I did take part in the attack. Prince Azrin was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocel from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Azrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Is this sort of thing common in Antiva?
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in a river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
You're very lucky indeed.
It's true. I live a charmed life. One of the prostitutes that raised me was a fortune teller. Said I wouldn't die young. She was rather startled by that. But there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh?
That was actually pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure we have something, a gift for Leliana. Gotta go find her. She's right next to me. Now, there was some religious icon. Golden symbol of Andraste. Yes, an elegant gold disc suspended from a ribbon that bears the mark of Andraste's flame.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Do we have... so, I'm pretty... Yeah, Shale likes... like topazes and sapphires. She likes gems. And we have quite a lot of them. That's going to make Shale very happy, I would assume. Golden mirror, that's exactly what Morgan described. Search for the true prophet. Well, it's a book, right? The Search for the True Prophet, Tattered Tome, yes. So, Wynn would like that. Gold amulet. Silver demon head ring. I think Alistair would appreciate that. Smuggled lyrium, that's what we have to take to the Circle Tower. Where's Alistair? Oh, I'll give the Search for the True Prophet to Wynn.
Oh, marvelous.
She appreciated that very much. Shale will love me. I'm not gonna give it all to him at once, but I think I'll go to the kind of like the bottom, give him an Anthemist.
Ooh, shiny.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to have a sex. Remarkable topaz.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed.
Shale's gonna love me. Now, I want to give the silver demon ring to Alistair.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
That's very nice.
That just went over okay. So, where's Morgan? Give her golden hooped earrings.
Interesting.
Well, she also already really approves of me. Like, we're very good comrades. But I'll give her this golden mirror anyways.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
It's simply a present for a beautiful woman.
I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. But I would be a fool not to accept such a gesture with grace. Your gift is most thoughtful. Thank you.
Now, if you remember, Morrigan talked about that when she was very young. She stole a mirror, and I remembered that. It was a golden mirror, and her mother took it and smashed it because she doesn't want her daughter to get herself in danger over something that's so trivial. So, hello, Leliana.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
I've always wanted to be more than just friends.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Kiss Leliana.
Well, that settles it then.
Despite Wynn's rejection of our relationship. Hello, Wynn.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
I thought that I had something to give. No. I've got novice. Yeah, I can give a novice gem away, or rune away. Wish we can get that armor from the Drake scales. Turn in runes for the circle. Unassigned novice runes. Okay, leave.
You are wise to invest in the effectiveness of your follower.
Alright, I hope this goes okay with Sten. Hello, Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Callow? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Not sure how to respond to this. So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Must have been an advanced scouting unit that stumbled across them. Sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Someone feels sorry for him. That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Wow, Sten greatly approved of what I just had to talk to him about. Well, if it's near Lake Callanhad, quest updated. Sten revealed to you the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers. He awoke without the sword. The Beresad value their swords highly and do not part with them until death. I guess that's the warrior class of the Kunari. The thought that his sword might be lost drove Sten into a mindless rage. You told Sten that you would try to track down his sword. We'll have to do that, and hopefully that'll be on the way to the Circle Tower, because we are heading to Lake Callanhad. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end the video here, and I will continue on to the next one.